Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a restoration of Skystrikers. I'm going to take two shells and make them one nice one. I restore toys for local toy stores sometimes, and not always doing my own projects. I just like bringing them back that much that I kind of get with them, see what they got in the back, see what I can do to bring them back. So today we got two different Skystriker shells. This one's unbroken, missing the landing gear, missing quite a bit of the parts. We're going to get the parts together, so this will be a multi video series, but we're going to try to get two of these into one really nice one and one decent one. This one has the landing gear that, as you can see, it's missing one of the missile holders here, so we're going to use one of the nicer lower parts of the shell and put these together. So I'm going to clean them up, take them apart. I'm going to grease the inside of the wings and the landing gear mechanisms. I don't see a lot of people doing that, but it definitely makes it a lot smoother. So as you can see right now, when I pull it, it's pretty hard to use. It's usable, but it's not the best in the world. So I'm going to grease that up. Show you guys how I do that. Put one good one together, put the other one together, get it back to the toy store. I'm going to give them a list of parts they need to get to me to make it complete, and I'll make a couple videos and break this up in different segments. So we're going to start off by taking this first Skystriker apart. It has the lower bottom that I need. As you can see, it's missing the landing gears, some of the covers. I'll peel it apart. We're going to clean it up, categorize what parts we need, and go from there. So we're going to remove the screws. So take note, the longer screw goes into the front where the nose cone is. The rest of the screws, they're the same size. Some tabs back here we got to take out. This one has decals holding it together, so I'm going to have to cut those. Alright, slice this sticker down the side, that way I can reuse it. They're not going to buy no decals for this one, we're just going to do a function restore, not a complete looks restore. To get in there with some wedges and peel it apart. Alright, I went and got some wedges, trim tools, whatever you want to call them. I bought those at Harbor Freight, fairly cheap. You can get them in any auto parts store or anything like that. Helps from damaging the plastic. Get in this little hole in the side over here. Tab back here. There we go. Pull it apart. Other side. No, never liked that sound. Cooking. Set the nose cone to a side. Just work back through, find the tabs, carefully pop them open. Just take your time. Old fragile plastic. Open the wings, get them out of the way. There we go. Set that to the side. Now notice the wings. If you notice right here, they're flat, straight across, wide open. It's easy to get these off track, so when you put it back together, you might end up putting it like that. You need to make sure those wings line up with the grooves, maybe. Sitting in there like that. All right, remove the wings. Move the landing gear. Set this screw off onto a different pile. Lift it out. Get in here and pop this cover off to remove this landing gear, because I'm not using this landing gear on this particular one. Now notice the little pins at the end there. Those slide in this way. Don't pop those off when you pull them out. This is being stubborn. Let's go get a small flathead screwdriver to get that one out. Finally got the pop up a little, pulled out that way. Wonder if this one's been glued in or something at one time. Just wiggle it out carefully. There we go. And it did take one off. Take the landing gear strut down, which is broken. Front landing gear sitting in a little groove there. It's broken. Just flip it over, drop it out. So this is the bottom shell we're going to be using on the restoration project. Definitely needs cleaned. It's not too yellowed. decent decals, original. So I'm going to go ahead and clean all this up. I'll take the other one apart and I'll start reassembling. Well, while cleaning, had a little breakage. It's really not the end of the world. This piece came off the landing gear slider track. So I'm going to use my Mr. Cement Deluxe. I'll show you how good this stuff works. Just a little bit, it doesn't take too much. 10 more right there. Just like that. Let it sit. Like I said, it's just like a plastic weld, but it's not super glue, it's not plastic weld. That stuff right there works really good. I mean, it's already pretty solid. I'll let that sit there and dry. Bring it around. There we go. Pretty solid for right now. The longer it dries, the better off it's going to be. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take the other shell apart. This is the one that has the landing gears. It does have the springs, but it has the broken front missile holder there, so I'm sure I could fix something with styrene and some time, but I got two to make one. I also need the gas tank or fuel tank off of it. I'll be taking that out. So let's go ahead and take the screws out of it. Screw it all out. There we go. Longer screw in the nose cone off. This one's definitely coming apart easier than the other one did. Open the wings, get them out of the way, lift up, out. So this will be the top I use. I'm gonna clean it up, polish it up, use some baby oil, bring the plastic back. Try to salvage the decals. Be using the landing gear out of this. Shoot, take the wings off. Definitely a dirty dog. So I need these landing gear. I need that fuel tank. Note the screw holes towards the back of the jet. Front landing gear is inside the slide there. Back landing gear are down here, so lift and back. Get it out of the way. Come back over. I'm going to lower the landing gear. We need to get the landing gear covers off. Get below it. Not the easiest thing in the world to take off. I'm gonna get a smaller screwdriver. Alright, I only got a smaller screwdriver. It'll make it easier to get up underneath, much easier. Work it out. Just take your time. There's one. Using another screwdriver to hold it up so I can pry out the little pegs or pins on it. Just working my way around. These are like one-way pins. They were only meant to be put on once, I believe. Definitely give me. There we go. Front, pull it out. There's two. The front one don't give me that much problems. There's three. Front landing gear just slides right out. Same with the rear. Really doesn't matter which one's which, they're pretty much the same. Just a second. So now we gotta get the springs off the landing gear covers. I come with my small screwdriver and just lift it up. There we go. Opens the door. Just lift that side out. Take your time, do not break the pins. One. Two. Yeah, besides the fuel tank, that's pretty much stripped clean. I've never taken one of these out, so this should be fun. And it just pops right out. It's glued in. Alright, so I'm going to clean these shells up, find the best parts out of everything I got here, make one really nice one, put the other shell together. I don't know what they want to do with it. Like I said, I'm doing this for a toy store, but we're going to make one really nice one out of the whole bunch.